Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you today about one of the most powerful forces in achieving success: focus. You see, focus is not just about looking at something, it is about directing your energy, your time, and your thoughts toward a single goal. Life will always try to pull you in 1,000 directions. Distractions will come, doubts will whisper in your ear, and challenges will attempt to slow you down. But the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who merely dream is simple: they know how to stay focused. Focus is like a lens. When you concentrate your efforts, you magnify your results. When you scatter your attention, you diminish your potential. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who refused to be sidetracked, someone who kept their eyes on the prize no matter how many obstacles appeared. Focus is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Many people underestimate the power of focus. They think success comes from doing many things at once, from keeping busy, from chasing every opportunity that comes their way. But the truth is, without focus, all of that effort becomes scattered energy, and scattered energy accomplishes very little. Focus is what gives your actions direction and purpose. It is the invisible force that aligns your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions toward a specific goal. Imagine trying to cross a river without a bridge. You may have the strength to swim, but you will be exhausted, you will be slowed down by the current, and you may never reach the other side. Focus is that bridge that allows you to cross efficiently, safely, and with confidence. It allows you to move forward with clarity, knowing exactly where you are headed. Every great achievement in history, every breakthrough, every success story is rooted in focus. The inventors, the leaders, the entrepreneurs, the artists, they all understood one simple principle: to reach a significant goal, you must dedicate yourself fully to it. They did not allow distractions, doubts, or temporary setbacks to divert their attention. Focus means being intentional with your time. It means deciding what matters most and committing your energy to that, while consciously eliminating what does not contribute to your purpose. Focus requires clarity of vision. You cannot focus on what you do not clearly see. You must have a vivid picture of what you want to achieve, a detailed understanding of your goal, and a burning desire to reach it. When your vision is strong, your focus becomes unwavering. Focus also demands discipline. It is easy to be distracted by the noise of the world, the opinions of others, or even your own fears and insecurities. Every day, there will be things competing for your attention, pulling you away from what truly matters. But focus is the ability to say no, to resist temptation, and to keep your eyes on the prize. It is the ability to prioritize, to plan, and to act with precision. Without focus, you may work hard, but you will not work effectively. You may be busy, but you will not be productive in the way that leads to meaningful progress. Focus channels your energy into what produces results. Another key element of focus is consistency. It is not enough to focus for a day, a week, or a month. Focus requires long-term commitment. It requires showing up, doing the work, and staying disciplined, even when the results are not immediate. The bridge between your goals and your achievements is crossed step by step, day by day, through sustained focus and relentless effort. Focus also builds confidence. When you consistently direct your energy toward a clear objective, you begin to see progress. Progress reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. It turns uncertainty into clarity and fear into courage. Focus is not about perfection. It is about direction. It is about knowing what matters, committing to it, and refusing to be pulled off course. The world will offer distractions, the mind will offer excuses, and circumstances may challenge you, but focus is the compass that keeps you moving toward your destination. Distractions are everywhere. Discipline is the only way to stay on course. Every day, we are bombarded with noise, messages, notifications, opinions, and temptations that pull our attention in countless directions. The world is full of opportunities, but not all of them are aligned with your purpose. Without discipline, your mind becomes a playground for distractions, and your goals remain distant dreams. Discipline is the anchor that keeps you grounded, the rudder that guides your ship through turbulent waters. It is the choice to remain steadfast when the world tries to pull you away from what truly matters. It is the power to control your actions, even when your emotions or circumstances are urging you to give up or divert your energy elsewhere. Discipline is not easy. It requires sacrifice. It requires saying no to things that seem enjoyable in the moment but do not contribute to your long-term vision. It requires delaying gratification and enduring discomfort. Many people fail not because they lack talent, not because they lack resources, but because they lack discipline. They allow distractions to dominate their attention, they chase what is convenient instead of what is important, and they settle for temporary comfort instead of long-term success. The disciplined person, on the other hand, recognizes that every decision matters. Every action either brings them closer to their goal or takes them further away. Discipline allows you to evaluate your choices carefully and to act with purpose rather than impulse. To stay focused, you must learn to identify distractions. Some distractions are external: social media, unnecessary obligations, or people who do not support your vision. Others are internal: fear, doubt, procrastination, and negative thoughts. Discipline teaches you to recognize these distractions and to consciously resist them. It teaches you to guard your time, protect your energy, and prioritize what truly matters. A disciplined mind does not waver. It does not allow temporary interruptions to derail long-term objectives. It creates a routine, a structure, and a rhythm that keeps you moving steadily toward your goals. Discipline is closely tied to consistency. It is not a one-time effort, it is a lifestyle. The small choices you make every day accumulate into habits, and habits shape your destiny. By being disciplined, you train yourself to act with intention, to work steadily, and to stay aligned with your purpose. Over time, discipline builds resilience. When challenges arise, a disciplined mind does not panic or quit. It stays the course, adapts when necessary, and continues forward with determination. Discipline also strengthens focus. When you are disciplined, you are able to ignore distractions and maintain clarity. You are able to see the bigger picture and understand that every task, every effort, every sacrifice contributes to the realization of your goal. Ultimately, discipline is freedom. It is the freedom to direct your life instead of being directed by circumstances. It is the freedom to achieve what you desire because your energy is no longer wasted on distractions. It is the tool that transforms intention into action, dreams into reality, and potential into achievement. Without discipline, focus is weak, and progress is limited. With discipline, focus becomes unshakable, and success becomes inevitable. Success is built by consistent effort, not scattered energy. Many people believe that success comes from bursts of inspiration, sudden opportunities, or occasional hard work. They think that doing a little here and there, whenever they feel motivated, is enough to achieve greatness. But the truth is, real success is the result of persistent, focused, and disciplined effort over time. It is not about working harder for a day or a week. It is about showing up every day, even when it is difficult, even when the results are not immediately visible. Consistency transforms ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. It turns small steps into monumental progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, compounds over time when applied consistently toward a clear goal. Scattered energy, on the other hand, produces little. When your attention is divided, when you jump from one task to another without a plan, you dilute your power. You may appear busy, but busyness is not the same as progress. True progress comes from directed effort, from channeling your energy toward meaningful objectives, and from eliminating distractions that waste your time and weaken your focus. Consistency and focus go hand in hand. One without the other is ineffective. Consistent effort without focus is like rowing a boat without steering. You are moving, but you are not reaching your destination. Focus without consistent effort is like having a map but never taking the journey. Knowing the direction is meaningless unless you move toward it. Consistency also builds character. Every time you commit to showing up, to doing the work, and to staying aligned with your goal, you strengthen your discipline, your determination, and your resilience. You begin to develop habits that serve your purpose, habits that shape your identity, and habits that propel you forward even when motivation wanes. Motivation alone is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. But consistent effort is reliable. It creates momentum. It establishes a rhythm that keeps you moving forward, even in the face of obstacles, setbacks, or distractions. Every successful person knows that momentum is more powerful than talent alone. To maintain consistency, you must plan your actions, prioritize your tasks, and focus on what truly matters. You must break your goals into manageable steps and commit to completing them day after day. Small, repeated actions build progress that is measurable and tangible. It is through these consistent efforts that mastery is developed, expertise is gained, and results become inevitable. Consistency also cultivates patience. Success is rarely instant. It requires endurance, persistence, and the willingness to keep moving forward even when the world seems slow to respond. Those who quit early, those who allow distractions to interrupt their flow, rarely achieve greatness. Consistent effort transforms potential into performance. It turns dreams into reality and intentions into achievements. Every time you choose to act, to stay focused, and to persist, you are investing in your future. The energy you put in today will determine the results you reap tomorrow. By committing to consistency, you create a foundation for lasting success, a legacy built on intentional effort, and a life shaped by purpose. Saying no to what doesn't matter is as important as saying yes to your purpose. Many people underestimate the power of the word no. They believe that success is about taking every opportunity that comes their way, pleasing everyone, and being available for every request. But the reality is that every yes you give to something unimportant is a no you give to your true purpose. Time and energy are your most valuable resources, and once they are spent, they cannot be recovered. The ability to say no is not selfishness, it is wisdom. It is the understanding that your focus, your effort, and your attention must be protected in order for your goals to be achieved. Every distraction avoided, every unnecessary obligation declined, every irrelevant task set aside creates space for what truly matters. Saying no requires clarity. You cannot protect what you do not understand. You must be clear about your purpose, your priorities, and your vision. When you have a strong sense of what you are working toward, it becomes easier to recognize what does not serve your goals. Many people fail because they allow themselves to be pulled in multiple directions, trying to accommodate others or chasing things that seem urgent but are not important. They dilute their energy and scatter their focus. Saying no is a form of discipline. It is a conscious decision to preserve your time, your focus, and your energy for the things that will make the greatest impact in your life. Saying no also builds respect for yourself and from others. When you consistently honor your priorities, people learn to value your time and your commitment. They recognize that you are serious about your goals and that you are not easily swayed by distractions. This creates an environment where your efforts are more likely to be supported and where your actions align with your intentions. It is through this focused approach that you create momentum, make meaningful progress, and achieve results that matter. Learning to say no requires courage. It is not always easy to decline opportunities, requests, or invitations. There may be social pressure, fear of disappointing others, or uncertainty about missing out. But true growth and success demand the courage to prioritize your life over temporary convenience or approval. Every no is a step toward your freedom, a step toward your goals, and a step toward living intentionally. The more you practice saying no, the easier it becomes, and the more powerful your focus becomes. Saying no is not about rejecting life, it is about embracing what matters most. It is about creating boundaries that protect your vision and your purpose. It allows you to channel your energy, your creativity, and your effort into the things that truly contribute to your growth. It empowers you to stay on course, even when the world tries to pull you away, even when distractions seem tempting, and even when challenges appear daunting. Every meaningful achievement in life is the result of countless no's to what does not matter, allowing space for the yes that shape your destiny. Your mind is a powerful tool. Train it to serve your vision, not your fears. Too often, people allow their thoughts to control them instead of controlling their thoughts. The mind is the most influential instrument you possess. It shapes your beliefs, directs your actions, and ultimately determines the quality of your life. Yet many people misuse it by dwelling on doubts, fears, and negativity. A mind that is untrained becomes a playground for uncertainty and indecision, leading to wasted time, lost opportunities, and unfulfilled potential. To achieve your goals, you must take command of your mind, direct it toward your purpose, and train it to focus on solutions rather than problems, on possibilities rather than limitations. Training your mind begins with awareness. You must observe the thoughts that dominate your mental space. Are they empowering, or are they weakening you? Are they aligned with your goals, or are they pulling you away from your purpose? Awareness allows you to identify the patterns that limit your potential and to replace them with thoughts that strengthen your focus, build your confidence, and reinforce your vision. A disciplined mind does not allow fear to dictate its decisions. It does not react impulsively to every challenge or setback. Instead, it evaluates, adapts, and acts in alignment with its goals. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. If you constantly focus on obstacles, you will find yourself trapped by them. If you fixate on failure, you will attract more of it. But when you train your mind to see opportunity, to seek solutions, and to embrace challenges as lessons, you begin to unlock the extraordinary potential within you. Your mind becomes a magnet for success, drawing you closer to your goals with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Training the mind also requires repetition and consistency. Just as muscles grow stronger through exercise, your mental strength develops through deliberate practice. You must consistently feed your mind with knowledge, inspiration, and affirmations that support your vision. You must guard it against negative influences, whether they come from people, media, or your own self-doubt. The mind that is disciplined and trained is resilient. It perseveres in the face of adversity, it remains calm under pressure, and it remains focused when distractions arise. A trained mind also enhances your decision-making. When your mind is clear, you can see opportunities that others overlook. You can make choices that move you closer to your objectives instead of veering off course. Your mind becomes a compass, guiding your actions and helping you navigate the complexities of life with confidence and purpose. Ultimately, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. A mind trained to serve your vision, not your fears, empowers you to take control of your destiny. It transforms doubt into belief, hesitation into action, and challenges into stepping stones. Every achievement, every breakthrough, and every success begins with a mind that is focused, disciplined, and aligned with purpose. Temporary setbacks are lessons, not roadblocks. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Life will always present challenges, difficulties, and moments of disappointment. These moments are inevitable, but how you respond to them determines your success. Many people see setbacks as failures, as signs that they should quit, as proof that their goals are unattainable. But the truth is, setbacks are not the end of the journey, they are part of the journey. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for refining your approach. Every obstacle you encounter contains a lesson that, when understood, makes you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the path ahead. The key to overcoming setbacks is perspective. When you face a challenge, you must ask yourself what it is teaching you. Every mistake, every delay, every rejection contains valuable information. It shows you what does not work, where improvement is needed, and how to adjust your strategy. Those who succeed are not those who avoid difficulties, but those who use difficulties as stepping stones. They understand that temporary setbacks are just that, temporary. They do not define your journey, your potential, or your destiny. Staying focused on the bigger picture requires vision. You must keep your eyes on your ultimate goal, your purpose, and your mission. When setbacks occur, it is easy to be distracted by immediate discomfort or frustration. But the bigger picture reminds you why you started, what you are working toward, and what is truly important. It allows you to rise above temporary difficulties and maintain your commitment to your objectives. Focus on the bigger picture, and setbacks lose their power to derail you. Resilience is built through setbacks. Every time you encounter a challenge and continue moving forward, you strengthen your determination, patience, and confidence. Resilience allows you to navigate uncertainty with courage, to persevere when others quit, and to maintain clarity when the path ahead seems unclear. Temporary setbacks are not punishments, they are tests of your commitment and your ability to adapt. Those who learn from them emerge stronger and more capable than before. It is also important to act with persistence. Setbacks are not excuses to pause or give up. They are signals to adjust your approach, to refine your methods, and to continue moving forward with determination. Action, even in the face of obstacles, creates momentum. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Those who allow setbacks to stop them never realize their potential, while those who persist develop the strength and experience necessary to achieve lasting success. Understanding setbacks as lessons requires humility. You must be willing to acknowledge mistakes, to learn from criticism, and to accept that failure is part of the process. Those who embrace this mindset do not see setbacks as threats but as opportunities for improvement. They understand that growth is rarely linear, and progress is often accompanied by temporary challenges. By keeping the bigger picture in mind, maintaining focus, and using setbacks as lessons rather than roadblocks, you position yourself to achieve the results that matter, to fulfill your purpose, and to create a life of significance and impact.